Welcome back, Spanish 3. It is time to get our last video lesson for this unit, and we're going to talk about other command forms. You can find this on page 102 of your textbook. And so far, we have learned polite commands, the to forms. And you'll remember that there are two different forms, affirmative and negative to. Now, now we're going to do more firm commands. Okay? So, firm commands take the form of usted, ustedes commands, and we will pick up nosotros commands. Oops, sorry. Such as let's go. The first number for the code is a 5. Oops. The good news for these commands is they work the same as uh, negative to commands. Also, these commands don't change based on affirmative or negative. So, a little bit of review. You start with the yo form of the verb. Now, remember, any yo form irregularity carries over to these commands. For example, yogo verbs, stem changes. Okay? Now, second step, drop the O. Step 3, add opposite appropriate ending. The second number in your code for this video is a 4. By appropriate, I mean usted, ustedes, or nosotros. So, some examples. You all eat your vegetables. Coman sus verduras. So your verb is comer, to eat. You'll form como, opposite ustedes, for you all, an, coman sus verduras. Another one, take notes. Take notes is tomar apuntes. So tomo, at the opposite endings, tome apuntes. This is addressed to the usted form. And then let's do a negative one. Don't eat my pizza. And we want this to be firm because we don't want anybody eating the pizza. So usted form. No coma mi pizza. So that is the usted form. Okay? So everyone should be fairly straight. Those are pretty simple. The third number in our code is a 3. Now for the hard parts. Okay? Car, gar, zar comes into effect here. So, new page, sorry about that. So car zar, remember, a C will change to a QU, a G to a GU, a Z changes to a C. And this happens for any AR verb. Now, let's show you an example. Look for my books. To look for is the verb buscar. So, exclamation point, and busque mis libros. And that is the usted form. If we want to do, let's do one with a nosotros form. We start now. Now, the verb is empezar, and it's a stem changes. So we got a couple things going on. EMPIECEMOS, empecemos ahora. So this one you've got your stem change and the cargars are going on. That can happen. Okay. That should cover the cargars are. Now let's talk one last thing, irregulars. An easy way to remember irregulars is any verb whose yo form doesn't end in an O. the last number in your code is a 1. So for instance, we'll do dar is dace, no dace should be, de, demos, den, estar, no, estés, esté, estemos, or estén. I'll scroll up a little. We've got ir, no, vayas, vaya, vayamos, oops, and vayan. And you've got ser. No, seas, sea, seamos, and sean. Okay, that covers your 4 irregulars. That concludes our video. I'm going to do a couple more examples because I noticed up top I didn't do any examples of yogo verbs. So make a cake, and we'll do the usted form. Haga un pastel. Make a cake. Hacer is your verb to make. Yo form, hago, command form, haga. You all have fun. To have is tener. Yo form, tengo. Oops, forgot my N. So command form, tengan feliz. Have fun. That concludes our lesson on other command forms, once again found on page 100 of your textbook. We'll do some practice over it in class and get going. Lo siento, not page 100, it is page 102, and I had that right at the beginning. So good luck with it, and this will conclude our chapters or our videos for this chapter. Thanks. Have a good evening. See you tomorrow.